Svadhisthana. It's a bit of a mouthful, that one. Sacral Chakra, our second chakra, signified by the colour orange. It is also on a physical level. It represents the bladder, the kidneys, the intestines, and also the sexual organs. So this chakra energy center is all about our sexual energy, how sensual we might feel or not, but also our creativity. What are we creating? Now in Japan, they call this area just below the navel the hara. It is the ocean of energy, and you will maybe also recognize that if you've ever watched any martial arts, they literally will come from their hara. That power, that inner strength, that inner knowingness comes from this area called the ocean of energy. In Chinese, they like to refer to this, or they do refer to this, as the Tantien. Tantien. I love that. So let's just go back and think about what this is really representing. So if we are feeling, if we're feeling that this is out of balance, we may feel that, number one, we might have a very low sex drive, might not be interested in any of that stuff anymore. We might also be resistant to change. We might be feeling unemotional. We might feel that we're sort of a bit detached. We may be feeling that our imagination, our sex drive, all of this is just, it's all like a bit, just not very active. You may feel that it's that feeling of when you're just listless, when you're bored, when you just got no inspiration, you just can't be bothered, those sort of feelings. So physically we know if we've got problems with our bladder, with our kidneys, with our lower digestive system, with also our sexual organs. This is all related in this amazing energy center, Svadhisthana. Svadhisthana, you really got to get your tongue around that one. Now, we know this in Japan as the hara. We know it as the Tantien in Chinese. It is the center of our energy force. It is actually a very, very powerful center. In kinesiology terms, I'm going to give you a bit of extra here, we would actually put our fingers around the navel, and we can muscle test and check to see which of the 5 elements, the different organs of which all the meridians are focused, as to which one is out of balance. So this is how we can also use this energy center. Now, what's really interesting here is when we think about the hara, it is known as being the center of the chi body, the center of this energy. Now, when we have this intestine, we have problems with our intestines, what happens with this is that the energy, we know the energy is taken from our food in the intestines. It is then sent around the body to revitalize us, re-energize us, to keep us going fit and healthy. Now, if we have any blocks in this energy center, that is not going to happen. And what then happens is, when we have this this block in our intestines, in our digestive system, it can create a sense of wanting to overeat. Because when we have this sense of that our nutrition is being sent around our body, it's going through the process, we have that sense of feeling full. We have that sense of feeling complete. We feel nourished, don't we? We feel nourished. But if that's not there, what we're trying to do then is to bring in that feeling of nourishment, which may mean that we're constantly eating. Because when we're eating, we're just trying to fill up with something to nourish ourselves so that we feel good. So there could be that if you are somebody who eats, or you go through stages of when you are wanting to just fill your face with food, it could be that your sacral chakra is really out of balance. So maybe this is time to explore, and this is what we're going to be doing. What is going on in Svadhisthana? What is really going on? Now, this will also, this center, because it's the center of our sexual organs, if you've had any experiences through your life in a sexual way that haven't been positive, this is also going to have a big effect on this energy center. Okay, so we're going to explore, we're going to have a look at how we can bring this energy center into balance. So we know now that root chakras, we've been working with this quite a lot, is represented by the color red. We know that Svadhisthana is represented by the color orange, hence the orange jacket. Orange is a gentler color. It's a more female energy to the red, which is that real go, go, go. And of course, we're going to discuss that further. I want you to just feel into this energy, what's coming up for you in Svadhisthana. What do you feel when I mention it's our sense of sensuality, our sense of sexuality, but also a big part of this is our creativity. What do we have on hold? Are you thinking there's something you really want to create? In whatever form that may be. When you think this is the center where we create, our babies come from, you know, from the womb, this is our center of creation. So even if it's not that physical creation, there are other things that we are creating in life. It comes from that inspiration. And when we, as I said earlier, if this is feeling a bit blur, you're not in a place of creation at all, are you? We just haven't got any inspiration. We haven't got any thoughts going on. We're just like, ugh. So this is why we want to wake up this energy center. We want to find out what's going on. What is it you want to create? What magic is waiting there to be created? Have a think about that for the next couple of days until we meet, and we can really start to explore what is going on in Svadhisthana. Get your tongue around that, Svadhisthana. Love these words. These Sanskrit names, just love them. So energy force, this is your vital energy force, this center here. I will be telling you more, but that's a good little start for you to get into. So just start tuning in yourself, and we will explore soon. Hope you've enjoyed that little bit of information, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.